No BS Job Search Advice Radio, episode 1574. I'm your host, Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and welcome. Welcome to Wednesday. I've got a nice little show for you. It's about how to find a recruiter who has a relationship with a particular company that you want to interview with. Hope you find it helpful. Now, why you just don't contact them directly and try and get in touch with the hiring manager, I have no idea. But you want to have a recruiter do it for you? God bless. This is how you do it. And let's get going.
Now, today I received a question from someone. How do I find a third-party recruiter who has a relationship with a particular company? Great question. And I'm not going to give you the typical answer that is basically going to tell you, why are you going to contact the recruiter? Why don't you network into the company to find the job for yourself? Well, one of the reasons not to network is that often it takes time that you may not have, particularly if you're working now. And I get it that many of you are afraid to network. It is the better way, but when you know there's an opening, speed is of the essence, and you want to find a recruiter who's representing that job. So how do you find them? Now, I don't know the level that you're at. So, my answer would be different if we were in the C-suite. But I'm going to work with the assumption that this is a person who is not, at the C level. I'm going to work with the assumption that this is a staff level individual, and may not even be in the U.S. But the answer I'm going to offer is going to be appropriate whether in the U.S. or elsewhere. So what you can do, number one, is go to LinkedIn and look at the company page. And as you scroll down, you will see people who you are connected with who are following that company. Some of those may be recruiters. Or if they're not recruiters, what you can do is click on the link for the person that you're connected with who's following that firm or is employed by that firm, and see if they're connected with particular recruiters. That may not guarantee that you're going to get to the right recruiter for that firm or for that role, but it's a starting place. Another thing you can do is call people who work for that firm and ask them, would you know of a recruiter who's doing work for your organization I could reach out to? I don't want to impose upon you and have you refer me unless you're open to that, but from my vantage point, I'd be just as happy to work with a third-party recruiter. Could you point me to someone who's working for your firm? If they're at a senior enough level, let's say manager and above, they're involved with hiring. And thus, they see resumes that come through. And I'm sure they've taken note of who the contact person is from that recruiting firm, who they can point you to as being appropriate. If you're too inhibited to do that, an easier approach, the easiest of all, is to identify a job that you know they're recruiting for and start looking for unique language in that job description. Then do a Google search. And what you're doing is, in quotes, putting in that unique language into Google and see which recruiting firms come up because they were too lazy to change the language in that section of the job description, just posted it, and you were able to find it.
So that's today's show. I hope you found it helpful. And if you did, here are a few more ways to get more from me. First of all, visit my website, which is thebiggamehunter.us. I have more than 6,000 blog posts there that you can watch, listen to, or read that will help you find your next job. If you want the best of my advice, join JobSearchCoachingHQ.com, where I've curated information with a focus on interviewing. If you decide to take the lifetime membership at the site, it's $299 currently, but that's the price of a coaching session or an hour of coaching from me, and I'll be giving that to you if you join with a lifetime membership. Have a few questions? Contact me through the Magnify app for iOS or PrestoExperts.com, where you can call me. Schedule a specific time with me through chat on Magnify or by connecting with me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/IN/the Big Game Hunter. Once we're connected on LinkedIn, you can message me about coaching you, scheduling a time for Magnify or Presto experts, speak with me about a resume or LinkedIn profile critique, help you with a salary negotiation or my trusted advisor services, and much, much more. Like you, I don't work for free. I do charge for what I do. You can take my classes on Skillshare and become a premium member using the link in the show notes and receive 2 months for free instead of just the one that the site offers. Skillshare offers thousands and thousands of courses, not just simply mine, on a host of different subjects that can help you in many different ways. Lastly, join my group on Facebook called Career Angles. It's free to the first 250 people who join and is focused on helping you do better at work. Information is shared daily, and we're attempting to build a supportive group there. Ask to join. I'm not letting recruiters in at this point. So I'll be back tomorrow with more, and in the meantime, I hope you have a great day. Be great!